Knicks back in MSG looking to close things out against the Celtics in Game 6. Stephen A. Smith caught up with Ben Stiller before the game.
Other than Brunson, because we know he's going to step up. Who are you predicting will step up to help him most for the Knicks?
Cat and OG. I think we have to get Cat going early. And OG, if he has 20, we're in good shape.
All right, first quarter. Let's see if he's right. Knicks up 2. Karl-Anthony Towns wide open here off the miss. That's good. Knicks go up 5. Oh, so we got a Stiller's key to victory here. Okay, early in the second, Knicks up 11. Cat skipping in that lane. He got off to that hot start that Stiller was talking about. Big bodega skipping in that lane. Great move there. Later in the quarter, Knicks up 17. Derek White gets met by Miles McBride for the block. Josh Hart says we're not done yet. Foul and the basket. Stiller, he was loving this, and so was Timothy Chalamet. Adam Sandler said it. You know what I'm talking about?
Chalamet.
Chalamet. They're up 20, their largest lead this postseason. We go to the third quarter. Knicks up big. Hart gets it to Anunoby on the wing. He cans that triple. Knicks tap out 3. So OG needs to get 20 points. Not there yet. Let's see if he does. Next possession off the miss. Anunoby is waiting for the rock. For threes, please, and he buries it. 23 points, 20 points, just like Stiller said. Knicks win it 119-81 and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2000.
Well, if you like 5 letters, I have a segment for you. Q Rich and J Will are here with us right now. And Q, I'm going to start with you. As someone who played for the Knicks, what does it mean to have him back in the East Finals for the first time since legitimately the turn of the century?
I mean, you see this. That is a scene. It is chaotic. This is not even the conference finals yet, Shay. This is just to get there. Like, this is what New York Knicks mean to this city, to this basketball thing. I played there for 4 years, and I had a chance to come back when Melo and those guys had the number 1 seed, and I saw a whole different level. If they make the conference, if they win this series against the Pacers, listen, it will be a state of emergency in New York City for the things that these fans will be doing to celebrate.
Shay, let me add some combination of business and sports commentary, okay? A lot of times I see players have transactional games. What do I mean by transactional games? They'll get their numbers, but sometimes those numbers, and Q, you know about this, those are empty calories, right? Because when and how you get those numbers matter. Karl-Anthony Towns last night didn't have a transactional game. He had a transformative game. And that all starts with the way that the Knicks utilized him. He didn't settle for threes right out of the gate. He punished people with his physicality. When they prioritize him and he gets going, he adds a different dimension to the way this team plays. And this is a team with a commanding presence. When Cat is that missing piece that is able to arrive, this is a team that has a chance to legitimately win an NBA World Championship. That's how talented they are.
You are making everyone in New York go absolutely wild as they are slowly opening their eyes this morning, Jay. Well, we forget. You guys, there's still like a month to go in the NBA playoffs. We're only halfway there. But nonetheless, there is reason for excitement, obviously, in New York. On the other side of things, we've got the Celtics. Their championship reign has now come to an end thanks to the Knicks in 6 games. And there are a lot of question marks that come with this. Jay, Will, where do the Boston Celtics go from here?
I mean, I truly believe, Shay, that this is the last iteration of the Celtics team that we will see moving forward. I mean, they not only, blow by the luxury cap, but they're easily into the second apron on projection with the 2025-2026 season. Just think about alone, Jason Tatum, $54 million, Jaylen Brown, $53 million, and then Drew Holiday, $32 million. Older Derek White's going to be commanding $28 million a year. Peyton Pritchard, $7 million a year. That's the 6th man of the year. He's actually on the cheap, but there's no way with the amount of capital into this team that you are able to keep them together. And then it seems like next year is going to be a gap year with Jason Tatum being out. Jaylen Brown's going to be expected to do more. You have to revamp this whole roster in order to keep up with this arms race in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
It's gone extremely quiet, as you would expect here at the Garden. The Knicks now go home.
Stops on a dime, launches, oh yeah!
Pure joy here at Madison Square Garden. For the first time in 2.5 decades, the New York Knicks are going to a conference final.
We haven't been here since my dad played. He's not going to like that. It means a lot for this organization and this city. We say good morning to our NBA analyst, Quentin Richardson, and Anscape senior writer, David Dennis Jr. And guys, I almost wore my Timbs on SportsCenter this morning because it is that serious. The Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. We got our resident former Knick here with us, and I know you've seen the videos. I know you've seen the people on the polls. What's led to this moment for the New York Knicks?
I mean, they made all the right moves, bringing this team together, and I feel like when he got to the money time, these guys came out in Game 6 with the proper sense of urgency. They gave their fans a chance to get into it early. You had a good Cat Anthony in the first quarter, and the guys rallied, man. After that, the wheels fell off. It was just a rout. And, I mean, me playing there for as long as I did, man, I was there 4 years when it was no winning, literally no winning going on, and it was tough to be there. But then coming back in 13 when they had the number 1 seed, and it was the Knicks tape there, I got to see what it was like to be a Knick when it's winning. And I'm happy for all of these fans, for all of the people that's been in that building, in the garden, all of the executives and everybody. This is a great time. Hopefully these guys can keep it going.
Yeah, the Knicks now have their PhD in playoffs. It's one thing coming into the playoffs as the little brother and you go into Boston and you shock them with a couple of games where you come back down 20. It's another thing to have a Game 6 closeout game where you are expected to win and you shut the door on them from the gate. And a lot of that is because of Karl Anthony Towns and the way that he came out early in that game, dominating down in the paint, being aggressive, staying out of foul trouble, and really never giving that Boston Celtics team a chance to get a lead or to feel any sort of momentum. The Boston Celtics did not have the energy that they needed, and the Knicks capitalized on it. Mitchell Robinson was out there looking like David Robinson. You had OG Anunoby flying around the court. Jalen Brunson was there closing them out, and they shut the Celtics water off before they ever had a chance. This is veteran level championship basketball that they showed last night.
Yeah, and this is why the Knicks brought Karl Anthony Towns to New York. He's going back-to-back conference finals with this trip. And plenty of irony in this upcoming Knicks-Pacers series, a rematch of the 2000 Eastern Conference Finals and last year's semis, which New York lost. So, Q, what do you be watching for when this upcoming series tips off on Wednesday?
To me, it'll be interesting to see if New York can slow down Indiana's pace, because we know that they like to get up and down. Tyrese Halliburton moving the ball, sharing the ball. So to me, the Knicks have to be extremely careful and extremely good with taking care of the ball. They can't allow these guys to turn the ball over and get right into transition. Those are the points you don't want to give them. And then overall, everybody got to show up and step up, man. This Indiana team is not to be taken lightly. They got every position. They got bench players. They got clutch players. They got a big man that can shoot the three and protect the rim. And they got wings that are built for it. They got 3-and-D wings. So by no stretch of the imagination, I've seen all of the videos. I mean, I've seen the chaos in the streets and the Knicks fans going crazy. But they got to strap in. They got to fight on their hand with these Pacers.
Yeah, this is not a foregone conclusion that they are making the finals at all. And I'm with you, Q, because this is about pace. This is about the Pacers having more depth. And they're going to try to tire that Knicks team out. They're going to utilize that full court press, because what this series is going to go down to, I think it's going to go 7. What it's going to go down to is those clutch numbers and those clutch performance. We know what Jalen Brunson could do in the clutch. Through the first 10 games, he has more fourth quarter points than anybody in NBA history in one playoff run through the first 10 games of these playoffs. Then you have Halliburton. Let's not sleep on his clutch performances. He has multiple go-ahead points in the final 2 seconds of a playoff game. He is the second person this century to do that. They can match up with these Knicks clutch for clutch points. It's about who is going to execute best in those last 2 minutes of each of these games.
Yeah, I agree this series could go 7 games, but you know I'm taking my Knicks every single day of the week. Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson will face off in the Garden starting Wednesday, just like the WWE SmackDown from nearly a year ago. So, Q, who would really win if they squared off in the ring?
Man, I don't know. This will be interesting. I mean, I see brass knuckles. I see chairs being. I mean, are we going straight up? Are we using the foreign objects? I mean, you know, Halliburton has the height, but I mean, Brunson is stocky. He's a little unit.
I'm not gonna lie. I would put my money on Jalen Brunson, and let's be real. He's been in New York for a little bit, so you give him some brass knuckles in the chair.
And Chicago.
Oh, no,
I mean, he's
like,
from Chicago too, so he got a little Chicago background in there too, a little suburban Chicago, but you know that's still Chicago.
Daniel, who you taking?
Look, I'm a heel guy. I'm a Ric Flair heel guy. Halliburton's out here looking like the heel right there. Look like he's going to cheat to win. I kind of go with the heel in these things, but Jalen Brunson, you don't want to bet against him. But you know what? I want to talk about professionalism. Amina, shout out to you because I could have sworn I was looking at that video of those fans in New York. I thought I saw you with an Ava Rex doing a Harlem Shake trying to flip over out in the middle of New York.
I'm just saying, just a little one, too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You might have seen me there, and I drove back this morning. Thank you guys for the insight.
There you go. I could have sworn it was you out there.